Every town has a gym, and every gym remembers. Day by day, drill by drill, from the echo of practice to the roar of the final buzzer. It's the stuff dreams are made of. The crowd, the clock, the shot. Every play before it leads to this. This is the moment. One shot, one chance. Welcome to the NSAA Girls Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
We are Nebraska Public Media Sports, and we're Nebraska's home for championship sports. And today we're live from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln for the 2026 NSAA Girls Basketball Championships. It is the 50th anniversary of this outstanding event, and we begin this morning in Class D2 with Dundy County-Stratton, the Tigers, taking on a perennial power in the state, the Blue Devils of Wynot. And hello again, everyone, and welcome inside Pinnacle Bank Arena. Along with Kara Graham, I'm Larry Putney. Great to have you with us as we get set for a day long of exciting basketball here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, the 50th anniversary.
50 years of NSAA girls state basketball. One of the best weeks of the year every year.
All right, let's take a look at what's coming up throughout the day. We begin, obviously, here this morning in Class D2 with Wynot taking on Dundy County-Stratton, the Tigers. And then after that, we'll move into Class C1, where it should be a terrific matchup, a rematch between Malcolm and Milford, both teams looking for their first ever state championship. In fact, Kara, a bunch of teams this year looking for their first ever state title. Pender is the only returning champ in the bunch, and they even moved classes. Now, to this game, let's start with a team who is not looking for their first title, and that's Wynot.
Yeah, the Blue Devils have been here before, and they're also a heavy senior-laden team that will be led by Kenna Oligmuller. 14 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3.5 steals. She is an absolute stud, and she'll do it from all over the court. A big part of the reason that Wynot made it back here to the state finals once again.
And for Dundy County-Stratton, the Tigers, they come in with a sparkling 27-1 record.
Yeah, and they're on a roll, and they want to keep it going and get that first state title. If they're going to do it, Abby Spargo is going to have to show up big once again today. 18 points a game, shooting the ball ridiculously well. 9 rebounds, almost a double-double average on the year. And then she kills it defensively. 5 steals a game. She had 3 blocks and 5 steals in each of the first 2 state games this year. Should be a fun one.
Great way to kick it off. Day-long coverage begins here on Nebraska Public Media. The Tigers and the Blue Devils. Everybody's coming into Lincoln. The 50th anniversary of girls championship basketball.
Nebraska Public Power District was ready to power the state's ag industry growth in the 70s and the ethanol industry in the 2000s. Today, the need for energy is growing at a rapid pace. We are expanding our diverse energy generation mix and investing in our infrastructure. We are ready, not only to power today, but to power Nebraska's tomorrow. Nebraska Public Power District.
At Nebraska Public Media, we're proud of our sports coverage. Your support makes it possible. And now, we're excited to partner with the Big Ten Network to give you even more sports. Make your donation of $5 a month or more, and you can select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus. Last year, Big Ten Plus streamed over 2,700 non-televised games, including 86 Nebraska games. Donate online or call 800-989-8236.
Welcome back to Lincoln, Nebraska. Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's the first of 6 state championship games, the Class D2 final. It's Dundy County-Stratton taking on Wynot. Hello again, everybody. I'm Andy Kennedy. I'll be bringing you the stories from the sidelines. Great one this morning with Wynot looking for their 9th state title. Dundy County-Stratton looking for their first. Time to get introduced to the teams that we'll be watching this morning. And for that, we'll send it across court to Rich Broderson.
The NSAA is proud to recognize FMNE Insurance and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats to honor America as Hannah Simon, Tatum Nelson, and Piper Rustermeyer of Wahoo High School sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to the 2026 NSAA Girls State Basketball Championships. Ready for the Teammates Mentoring starting lineup? Visit teammates.org to learn more about how you can help take one more student off the waiting list by becoming a mentor. Now for today's Class D2 Girls Championship game between the 18 and 11 6th seed Wynot Blue Devils and the 27 and 1 number 1 seed Dundy County-Stratton Tigers. Now let's meet the teams. First, the non-starters for Wynot. Number 2, JC Nelson. Number 4, Taylor Pinkelman. Number 5, Tiara Sundbeck. Number 13, Kara Hymas. Number 14, Maya Pinkelman. And number 15, Mackenzie Foxhoven. And now the non-starters for Dundy County-Stratton. Number 5, Char Lutz. Number 12, Lila Balde. Number 14, Bailey Steno. Number 15, Tristy Bernard. Number 20, Lexi Yarkowski. Number 22, Annalie Shapley. Number 24, Autumn Sutton. Number 25, Maylee Forch. And number 32, Charlie Shaw. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for the Blue Devils of Wynot High School. A 5'4" senior, number 0, Jalen Geisen. A 5'8" senior, number 3, Haley Weisler. A 5'9" senior, number 10, Addison Sharp. A 5'8" senior, number 12, Kenna Oleg Mueller. And a 5'7" seeder, number 23, Jordan Foxhoven. The assistant coaches for the Blue Devils are Sue Linson, Tina Foxhoven, and Alexis Arns. And the head coach for Wynot, Steve Wiesler. Now, here's the starting lineup for the Tigers of Dundy County-Stratton. A 5'9" senior, number 1, Clara Spargo. A 5'11" sophomore, number 2, Abby Spargo. A 5'3" junior, number 3, Kimberly Escobar. A 5'11" junior, number 11, Emily Scheck. And a 5'8" sophomore, number 23, Ava Lutz. The assistant coaches for the Tigers are Emily Gleesberg, Mike Spargo, and Rick Conford. And the head coach for Dundy County-Stratton, Matt Schaub. The officials for today's Class D2 championship game are Brad Hoffman, Clint Dennis, and Jeff Keegle. The bench official is Mr. Tyler Daly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play basketball!
First state championship game of the day. We begin in Class D2. You saw Dundy County-Stratton, the top-seeded team. Wynot came in the number 6 seed. Wynot, just minutes from the South Dakota border up there in northeast Nebraska, and Dundy County-Stratton about as far southwest as you can get. Take a look at the bracket and how they got here. Dundy County-Stratton with wins over Loomis and Archangel's Catholic. Wynot beat Falls City Sacred Heart in overtime. Actually thought they had a game winner in regulation that was waved off after replay, and Wynot over Red Cloud to get here to these finals. Wynot comes in at 21-10. The Tigers at 27-1. Opening tip of the day, controlled by the Blue Devils. Both of these teams will be tough defensively. The coaches would tell you that's where they hang their hat. That's how they win their games, is defensively.
You teed that one up. You teed that one up, Larry. Great defensive start for Dundy County-Stratton.
They allow just 31 points per game on the year, do the Tigers.
And you can see how they played a little man defense there, but great help and recover, forcing the dribble penetration.
Spargo drives in, goes off the glass. That's Abby Spargo, the younger sister of Clara, who also plays for the Tigers. Abby averages 18 a game, starts it off for DCS. This Wynot team won't get rattled. They can get behind early. They've been in these situations before. Not just as a program, but as a team. They won the state volleyball championship this year. Foul called on the Blue Devils. That'll be the first on Addison Sharp.
Yeah, absolutely. As is the case for both of these teams.
Yeah.
A lot of multi-sport athletes. They've been in big moments before, even if not here. And again, why not starting with those 5 seniors? Not only have they been here before, but they just have the experience. They've played together for a long time. And they feed off each other very well on both ends of the court.
This is the 14th time Wynot has been in a state championship game. That is tied for number 2 all time. As the shot there rattles off, rebound pulled down by the Blue Devils.
That's right, and number 1 all time, my coach, John Larson, Lincoln Southeast, 16 state finals.
You know what, on this, the 50th anniversary of these championships, I think it'd be a good idea to recognize some of the outstanding contributors to our sport over the years, and John Larson's certainly one of those. Not only did he do great things for Lincoln Southeast, but then had a resurgence once again and took another team to state.
Yeah, great coaches and great players at Creed as well.
Speaking of great coaches, how about Steve Wiesler, who picked up win number 500 this season? Only 15 coaches in the state have ever done that.
Yeah, Steve Wiesler has his own little dynasty going here, looking for the 9th state championship here.
Matt Schaub, the head coach of DCS. 27-1 in the year. They've never been state champs before. DCS has been a runner-up 3 times. This is their 4th trip here to state. Steal by the Blue Devils. Kicked it back out. Opportunity for a 3. Just off the front of the rim of the shot by Geisen. Foul called on the floor before the shot. That'll send Claire Spargo. Before the shot or in the during the shot, we'll see.
Yeah, he said before the shot.
Okay.
I agree. Little Euro step. I thought maybe she would get to the line on that one. But they'll take it out underneath. Great defensive start again for both teams. Just feeling each other out a little bit. Wynot likes to press and then set back in a man defense.
Kick back out, open look here for Escobar, who's off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Wynot. That's Addison Sharp. Oleg with it, she'll drive into baseline, draws the foul. Foul called on Clara Spargo.
Yep, great shot fake. Forced her to run out at her and then just attacked. Earning the call.
Leading scorer for the Blue Devils is Oleg Mueller, averages 14 a game and 7 rebounds. It'll be key in this game to keep Oleg Mueller on the floor for the Blue Devils. She's fouled out in both of the previous 2 games down here at State. In the first game, just 17 minutes in, she fouled out and then played 23 minutes in the second game before fouling out. But she's been a big contributor. 30 points over 2 games, 15 rebounds over 2 games. I mean, a player like that who's your leading scorer in a game like this, you need her on the floor.
100%. You nailed it. Like, she can score in such a hurry, obviously. Scores in a short amount of time, but fills up the stat sheet in every area. Just try not to do the foul area today. Great shot there by Emily Shack. Shack, dang near averaging a double-double this tournament, isn't she? I believe she is. 11 points, 11 rebounds. Tournament average. Great start for her.
Tigers with it. Here is Spargo bringing it up the floor. Escobar looks inside, not there. Right back into the offense. Here's Abby Spargo into the paint. Off glass, nice move by Abby Spargo, who averages 18 a game.
So good. Such great spacing offensively. Reverse the ball and then attack the middle with your best scorer in Abby Spargo. Great finish.
Foul called on Shack. That'll put the Blue Devils at the line. DCS leading at 6-2 here in the first in Lincoln. D2 championship between the Blue Devils and the Tigers.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state,
and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
County-Stratton, the early leader in this Class D2 title game. Emily Gleesberg is an assistant coach for the Tigers. Her maiden name is Emily Jones. She was part of those state finalist teams in 2015 and 2017. And she told me before the game that she still recalls every play of that senior year game that they lost in double overtime to GAC in the D1 final game. They lost 53-50. They said whenever she gets together with old teammates, they reminisce about those days, and she made sure to tell those girls today, hey, go get the gold not only for you, but for me. I need a gold medal. So on this 50th girls basketball tournament, these are the stories that keep on giving, are the ladies who come back time and time again and continue to give back to the game.
That's such good stuff.
Yeah, that's really good. Yep.
Gotta love seeing somebody who's been here come back and give back to their schools and help other girls have that same experience. Nothing better than seeing them go out on top.
Hymas picks up her first foul. Wynot not afraid to go deep into their bench. They'll play 9 or 10, as Wiesler usually does.
Yep, he'll play full court, 94 feet. So he needs a lot of fresh bodies.
Great pass inside. Spargo can't finish it. Great dish.
Tigers really doing a nice job reversing the ball, forcing the defense to shift. Great take.
Haley Wiesler.
Great job. Crossover to the left hand and then finishes strong. Got a little seal from her teammate too to help.
And the block at the other end by Pinkelman. Sharp kicks it back up top, and Wiesler will reset. Wiesler thought about the three, draws the defense. Good bucket. That is Pinkelman.
Yep, the Tigers need to stay on their feet and not take shot fakes. That's twice they've gotten to the basket fairly easily because they've gone for a block or jumped on the outside on the perimeter.
Fantastic drive by Abby Spargo that time. Abby now with 6 of DCS's 8, or 6 of their 10.
What an individual talent Abby Spargo is. My goodness. Little spin move at her size. She's out here defending the guard. Great athlete.
Hymas, good bounce pass. Goes up strong, draws the foul. Foul's going to be called on Abby Spargo. That'll be her first.
Look at this take. Takes one dribble to her left, spins back. Pinkelman's got to get over there and help all the way. Force Spargo to kick it out, but she didn't. And now Pinkelman's to the line on the other end. She's doing a great job of just being in the slot, being ready for the dump down. Off dribble penetration, and Hymas is doing a great job of penetrating and finding her.
Three subs coming in for Wynot, 2 for DCS. Dyson back in, as is Tiara Sudbeck. And Mackenzie Foxhoven, the freshman, now into the game as well. Tipped away, rebound by Spargo.
And as you can see, Wynot, Wiesler's well known for this. They'll press even on a miss. They'll stay up and force you to really compete and play for 92 feet.
Off the fingertips of Lutz.
Big part of today will be Dundy County-Stratton's ability to handle that pressure. Need to have a low turnover day, get good shots. You can see when they get in the half court, the Tigers really, they do such a great job executing, which is why Wynot's going to try and not allow them to get in that half court offense.
Olukmuller drives in and travel. Turnover on the Blue Devils. 2 minutes remain here in the first. 8-6. Tigers on top of the Blue Devils. Escobar back into the game now for DCS. Once again, Blue Devils will pick up full court. Spargo breaks it herself. Just off on the drive. Well, you can tell that offense runs through Clara and Abby for DCS.
As it should, 100%. Very nice job with the press break. Just got to finish that layup.
Dyson with the drive. Splits the defenders.
Great job by Shaq stepping over and getting the block.
Went off the fingertips of the Tigers, so it'll be Wynot's ball. Geisen to inbound. Oh, check that. It'll be Olegmuller. 3 on the way from Geisen is off. Rebound, Olegmuller. Good pass.
Great
The drive through the foul. And she'll shoot a couple.
Great play. Geisen gets the high on-ball screen out here on the top, and then the backdoor cut from Olegmuller. Back to the free throw line for the Blue Devils.
Foxhoven and Sharp back into the game for Wynot. Mentioned it earlier, but in the first round of this state tournament, Wynot with a buzzer beater in a tie ball game to win. And they thought they had it won in regulation, but the problem was after replay, it didn't beat the buzzer. So the three-pointer waved off, it went to overtime, and the Blue Devils, many times that can be a big momentum shift, right? They held on, won that opening round in overtime, and find themselves as a 6th seed back in these state championships. Great outlet pass, good feed, good run, just missed the finish.
Yeah, the only time that they've had to use the replay, and it actually was useful. It was a good reason, because it got overturned.
Weisler admitted afterwards, he said, yeah, I didn't know we were using replay in the state championship game.
It's kind of a new deal.
Yep.
Only at the end of games if it's a shot at the buzzer like that. But again, it worked out in the favor of the Blue Devils anyway.
Here's Spargo. Abby has it tipped away, regains, and draws the foul. She'll shoot a couple. Foul will be called on J.C. Nelson. I think that's going to be on 10. Addison Sharp, that's her second.
Really, that was great defensive effort and transition by Geisen, but too good by Spargo. Getting the ball back, getting herself to the free throw line.
Yurkowski and Lutz back into the game for the Tigers. It's the 7th trip down here to state for DCS. All since 2014, so within the last 12 years.
And they're young.
Picks up that they are young, yes.
They're young.
Yeah.
So Matt Schaub has to feel good about what he's got coming back as well. But today, all he's focused on is trying to get that first state championship for the Tigers.
Yeah, of his 14 rostered here for these state championships, 8 are freshmen.
Got to feel pretty good about going 27-1 with some underclassmen.
Only loss was to Alma midway through the year, maybe a little past midway. 3 is off. Put back. Escobar at the buzzer puts it back. Great rebound from the backside by Kimberly Escobar.
What a finish. It's going to be a great game here. Big time rebound and put back. Dundy County-Stratton up 3 after 1.
The University of Nebraska at Kearney, we bring the power of the herd. Among every court, field, stadium, and arena, you'll find strength, determination, and heart. United by our love of the game and commitment to the Loper spirit, we cheer for the blue and gold. We're more than athletes. We're leaders, scholars, and champions. When you run with the Lopers, that's when you'll feel the power of the herd. Learn more at unk.edu.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNEsports.com.
(12-9) the score. The Tigers on top of the Blue Devils, thanks to that last-second putback. Here's a look at Wynot, and Wynot another one, right? 14 times in the state championship. That is tied for second all-time with Crofton, Falls City, Sacred Heart, South Sioux City. Those are the other teams that have been there 14 times. And as you mentioned, Lincoln Southeast and John Larson made it to the title game 16 times. I don't think they haven't had one since 2003, right? It's been a while.
2013.
13, you're right. I said 2003? Yeah, 2013. Why do you know that?
I was there. I was there for that one. I had very little to do with it, but I was there.
You going to revisit that game later, or do you just want to let it go? Or have you let it go?
I'm happy to revisit it later. Let's watch Spargo shoot some more free throws. Larry?
I'm going to have you throw the headsets and walk it off if I'm not careful.
Need more coffee, Larry, if you're going to start with this stuff.
Second free throw good by Spargo.
What a start from Abby Spargo.
Still good entry pass, kick back out, 3 other way by Foxhoven is long. And the rebound to Escobar. Right into that full court trap. They don't waste any time with the Blue Devils. Spargo, good pass. And drawing the foul is Emily Shack, who will go to the line. Where we have seen plenty of trips to the line here early on for both of these teams.
A lot of free throws, but legitimately what I appreciate is attacking the basket. Not just starting the game chucking threes, but trying to get to the basket, get to the free throw line. That was a great defensive stand and rebound box out by Dundy County-Stratton that time. And then 3-on-2 in transition. Tries to lob it up to Emily Shack, and she gets herself right back to the free throw line. 10 points a game, shoots the ball very well. And then we've seen what she can do, rebounding the ball again, averaging a double-double this tournament.
5-point lead for DCS.
The Tigers now showing a little pressure on the make.
Wynot needs to find a way here to generate some offense. Here's Geisen with it. 3 just off, rebound pulled down by Shack. And a travel and a turnover on the Tigers.
Again, when you rebound an outlet against Wynot, you had better face up and look before you take off on the dribble. And your teammates have to turn at half court and look for the ball because you might be on an island and need some help. Wynot does a great job of forcing turnovers in the full court.
So does DCS. With the half court. Quick outlet. And the foul is going to be called on Kenna Oligmuller. So back to the line goes Emily Shack. After these 2 free throws, it'll be 18 free throws already shot in this first half. 10 for Wynot, they're 5 of 10. And after this shot, it will be 8 for DCS.
So much of it in transition. Off of a steal or through the press breaker. Again, I think the officials are making the right calls. There are definitely fouls. Both teams going to have to shore things up a little bit on that end of the floor. Defensively, moving your feet straight up. Don't get caught in foul trouble early.
Good screen up top. Good take there by Wiesler, but just could not finish. They go the other way. Here's Spargo with 2. Great job in transition for the Tigers.
And again,
largest lead at 8.
That all started with Emily Shack.
Yeah.
Great pass. And then Clara Spargo with the finish in transition. Timeout for Wynot.
Steve Wiesler will take a timeout. 17-9. Let's take a look at last year's Class D2 title game.
Defense set the tone for Falls City Sacred Heart in the Class D2 state championship. The Irish took control after halftime, holding Dorchester to 9 made shots and just 3 three-pointers. Sacred Heart pulled away for a 52-25 win, securing the program's 9th state championship title.
52-25 was the final. Falls City Sacred Heart, 9 state championships. They had won it 3 of the last 4 years after that championship. They won it in 22, 23, and then 25. What a run.
Absolutely.
7-0 run right now. 8 free throws for DCS in the last 145. Dundy County-Stratton, as many of you know, in Binkelman, Nebraska. Binkelman, not far from the Kansas border, 30 minutes from the Colorado border, about a 4.5-hour trip. I'm sure they're watching it at Beth's Bar in Binkelman. You know who the mayor of Binkelman is?
I do not.
Tammy Buffington. It's the sister of our stat guy today, Jeff Greesh.
Wow.
How about that?
Solid name drop there. The legend, Jeff Greesh.
No doubt. Well, I think Tammy Buffington's a legend in her own right in Binkelman if you're the mayor, right?
Absolutely.
Rebound to Spargo.
DCS is really starting to frustrate Wynot on the defensive end of the floor. They're just getting in front of penetration. They're helping and recovering and boxing out and rebounding. Really frustrating Wynot on that end.
Just timeout for a quick injury. Mackenzie Foxhoven makes her way to the bench. That took a body blow, probably lost her breath.
Yep, I think she'll be okay, just needs a minute.
Sharp back up top to Geisen. And steal by Escobar. Ahead to Shack. Rebound back to the Blue Devils. Here comes Foxhoven. Geisen steps back for the 3. Got it. Big shot for Geisen. And boy, did Wynot need that.
huge shot. Stepped into it confidently, though. Knocked it down. You gotta love a senior for a great team like Wynot. When you're down, you're never really out.
Spargo with it, take it away. Wiesler with the steal. Mueller kicks it out. Stepping on the in line. And the turnover for the Blue Devils.
Great kick out. And instead of attacking the basket, she says, I'll go ahead and step behind the college three-point line, the white one, and knock it down. Great job by Geisen.
Timeout taken by Dundy County-Stratton Tigers. They want to remind you, Nebraska sports fans, that Nebraska Public Media is your home for all things Nebraska sports. We bring you more high school and collegiate action than any other network in the state. Stay updated on game times, DVD sales, live streaming options. Just visit nebraskapublicmedia.org/sports and don't miss a moment of the action. Yeah, it's early. Yeah. See the yawn? It's like, I'm not used to going to games at 9 a.m. in the morning. Well, if you're the Blue Devils, you have to continue to try to get to the line. They did it really well in the first. They shot 10 free throws, but they only converted on 5 of those. It's kind of been a trend for Wynot down here at State. 14 of 29 coming into this from the free throw line.
Yeah, and Wynot knows if they're going to win this game, it's going to be low scoring. It's going to have to be on the defensive end like that. Get a steal, get yourself back to the free throw line, like you said. If they're going to win, they've got to keep it low score. And that's what's keeping them in it right now, is their defense.
So here is Jalen Geisen at the line. This will be free throws number 11 and 12 for Wynot. They're right at 6 of 11. Yarkowski back into the game now for the Tigers. (17-13) DCS 4-point lead. Just about halfway through period number 2.
DCS, a lot of dribble penetration and kick, trying to find an opening. Great hustle play.
And shot clock expired, no shot.
It's exactly what Coach Wiesler wants for the Blue Devils. Force them to use the entire shot clock. That time, not even getting a shot off. Now, can Wynot handle that pressure and get Geisen and Olegmuller involved?
Wiesler crosses the timeline. Foxhoven with the drive, and she's fouled. Another foul called on Emily Schack.
Smart play by Jordan Foxhoven. Emily Schack's a shot blocker, so you got to get into her body a little bit. You see that? She got her on the hip before she blocked the shot. The call was made with the body. Great job by Foxhoven. Another missed free throw.
That rattles home, 7 of 14, shooting right at 50% from the free throw line. 3-point lead for DCS. They're extending that defense a bit as Wynot, and another turnover. Defense has stepped up over these last 3 possessions for the Blue Devils. Got them right back into it. They're mixing it up a bit too. I thought last possession they were sinking a little bit, preventing that dribble kick. And another turnover the other way. Here is Spargo with it. She lays it in for 2. Clara Spargo.
Yep, you're absolutely right. So Wynot's pressuring the guards, but when it's one of the 2 Spargo girls, they do back off a little bit, understanding mismatches, trying to mix things up to force some mistakes from DCS.
Foul's going to be called on DCS.
DCS got caught watching a little bit that time. Look at that steal by Clara Spargo. The layup. This last possession just got caught watching a little bit on the rebound. Got to find somebody to box out and then go pursue the basketball. Every possession. Starting to get a little bit winded here in the second quarter. It's time to execute even more.
3 is off. Rebound right into the hands of Foxhoven. Who can't finish. Rebound to Spargo. Escobar push it up. Oh, tipped away. What a great job defensively by Foxhoven. Check that. Imus. Rebound and put back up. Not good. Spargo with the rebound, but what a steal by Imus.
It's a great defensive effort. Just holding the ball in front of her instead of in a good triple threat position.
Again tipped away and another steal. Geisen this time, and Geisen draws the foul. That job wanted to travel, letting everybody know it.
Unfortunately for DCS, that was honestly just a unlucky play as you're hustling back on defense, and Geisen jump stops and has nowhere to go and just throws it up there, but you just happen to be falling into it.
Back of the rim.
A little bit out of control here towards the end of the second. Both teams need to lock back in offensively, take care of the basketball. Again, face up, triple threat, take care of it. Ball fake, get the ball to the open player. And DCS really needs to lock in on the rebounds. Not getting a body, not boxing out. Fortunately for them, a lot of missed shots for Wynot so far. Smart play there by Abby Spargo. Pull it back out, run some clock. It's like a 1-4 set, trying to post up Spargo down low.
Escobar loses it, picks it back up. Escobar with the drive. After the rebound, double team and a timeout by Steve Weisler to save the possession. So Weisler will take the timeout. Steve Weisler came into this season needing just 3 wins to get to number 500. But it was a slow start for his team. Took him about 12 games in to get it, and went over Tri-County Northeast. Put him at number 500. There is a look at Matt Schaub. Abby Spargo has been leading the way for the Tigers, as she has all year long. 18 points is her scoring average on the year.
And you see her doing it in so many different ways. In transition, and then there on ball reversal, getting to the basket. She's even got a little spin in her repertoire. Just finishes so well with her right hand. And then she will post up. Such a tough shot there. Definitely leading the way for DCS early in this one, as she has all year long. Just a sophomore is Abby Spargo. 2 more years still to showcase her talents. 4 of 7 from the field. What a great start. And she's doing it on the defensive end as well. Like I said, you're defending the point guard, bringing the ball up the court, full court pressure. They're doing a great job.
Ball is tipped, so it goes back into the backcourt. Inside a minute to go. Now 10 on the shot clock for the Blue Devils. Into the paint. And a walk called on Haley Wiesler. Wynot 3 of 17 from the floor. 7 of 16 from the free throw line. They're leaving a lot of points out there right now.
Yep, they've had lots of opportunities. And again, good offensive rebounding. Great job defensively, just not getting the ball to fall in the basket.
We talked about how good DCS's defense has been all year. They allowed just 31 points a game to the opponents. They've only allowed 27 field goals. That's 13.5 field goals in the 2 state tournament games down here already. So this is nothing new, this defensive effort for DCS.
Well, you can see part of it's due to the length. A little turnover there, got moving too quick again. It's due to the length of both the Spargo sisters and Emily Shack. Makes it tough once you get in the lane to get a good shot off. Most teams adjust instead of just going right at them.
So 0.7 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. 5-point deficit for the Blue Devils. They'd love to pull this a little closer right before half.
Absolutely, you got to think that Coach Wiesler feels pretty good. He's not going to like that.
Steal by Escobar, lays it up, not good. Rebound right back to Escobar, and got it the second time. Good effort by Kimberly Escobar. And then this off the inbounds pass. It'll stay with Dundy County-Stratton. It goes off of Dundy County, but then hit Wynot as they were out of bounds.
Again, that length in the full court by Spargo makes it so difficult just to get the ball in bounds. What a play by Escobar. I was just going to say that Coach Wiesler should feel pretty good as poorly as they've shot the ball. But now instead of being down 5 or less, maybe it could be 7 or more here at the end. Great defensive effort there. Wynot will have 9 seconds to try and cut this lead back within 5. Full court pressure by DCS. Subbed in to save a couple fouls, I'm guessing.
Dyson with it. Foul called on Escobar.
That's so tough for Escobar. She did not see that screen. Her teammates have got to communicate with her and tell her that screen is there. She runs right into it, and the screen was set. Great call.
2 fouls on Escobar.
Definitely knocked the wind out of her as well.
Free throw good.
DCS needs to be ready for some pressure here, obviously. Wynot will force them to not even get a shot off in the full court, hopefully.
And they're going to hold it till the half. 5-point lead for DCS. Their lead was as big as 8. Wynot has hung around. 21-16 is our score as we head to our first halftime of the day in Class D2. Andy Kendi waiting to chat with Steve Wiesler, and he's with him now.
Well, Coach, better job defensively your kids did on DCS. What was your thought in that second quarter?
You know, we just got to try to get them picked up, man. Not give them any transition buckets on the press. We're really having a tough time trapping them. So want to pick them up, man, get them, pick it up, and try to get some steals that way.
Not the best shooting day so far. How do you settle your kids down, and yet you're still only down 5?
Right, yeah, we're right in there. We just got to keep our composure, and you know, they just got so much length there. Everything's contested in a different way that we're used to, and we're just going to have to create for each other and look for open looks to get clean shots off.
Well, good luck in the second half. Steve Weasley, the head coach of Wynot, as this Blue Devils trail by 5 of the Class D2 state championship game. Halftime festivities straight ahead.
This life we love has never been easy. We've been blessed with million-dollar rains, and we've watched hope dry up. Still, we press on because our purpose is greater. Central Valley Ag prepares the table alongside our farmers, not just to grow food, but to nourish our families and our communities. At this table, everyone's welcome. We're saving you a seat.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you.
Halftime here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. DCS leads Wynot by 5 in the Class D2 championship game. Joined now by John Dolliver of the NSAA. And the NSAA celebrating a major milestone for this girls basketball tournament. This is the 50th girls basketball tournament. Looking back, how far has this game and this tournament come, and how happy are you where this tournament is?
I'm extremely happy. You know, it is. I'm a dad of daughters that play basketball, and so for us to be able to do what we're doing now at the NSAA and have the venues that we have, you know, we started off at the Devaney Center a long time ago. It's kind of cool that we still get to use the Devaney Center, the renovated Devaney Center. But yeah, you know, a lot of these girls, their grandmothers never got the opportunity to play this game. And so for them to be able to step on this stage, to be on live television, and to be able to play a great game, it's pretty cool to be able to be just a small part of that.
You know, and one of the things that you wouldn't even have dreamt of in the late 70s is instant replay, but that is now a major role in terms of replay reviews. It played a role in a Wynot quarterfinal against Sacred Heart.
Yeah, so I mean, technology has come a long ways. I mean, you look at the scoreboard that we have in here, and then we've obviously implemented the shot clock. And one of the things that we've added or have had in the NSAA is instant replay. It's been something that we've utilized in the championship games only because we only televised those games at the time. And now we've added it to all of our games at the state tournament because we do put all of them on television. And basically the replay that we can use is at the end of the game, a buzzer-beating shot, much like the Wynot first round game, it was at the buzzer. And what we can replay is whether or not the shot was good or not, like out of the hand, and then we can watch whether or not it was a 2 or a 3. And those are the only 2 things that the rule book allows us to do, which I'm thankful for because I think it keeps it simple for our officials. I've been here 15 years and we've done it 3 times. We had the Norris shot last year in the boys tournament, and then my first year we got to use it. It was the Giltner-Howells game. I'll never forget it because it was the last game of the day that day, and we called the 3-point shot good, and the video confirmed that. And yeah, so it's awesome that we get to utilize it, and it helps our officials out. And again, when you get it right, it goes over and validates it, but also if we do get it wrong, we can overturn it.
Now you're going to hear the last name Dolliver quite a bit today, and he mentioned that, yeah, he has a couple daughters who play. Well, they play very well, and they're playing for Malcolm, so he's going to be wearing a couple hats. Not only is he running this girls basketball tournament, but also he's going to put on the dad hat in a little bit. How is this for you? And then your brother Jason with the Pender Club going for another state championship. Just got to be an awesome feeling for you as a parent.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my kids, very proud of my nieces and what they've accomplished. And you know, it's I know a lot of these girls that are playing on a lot of these teams today, and watch them all grow up playing basketball in the summers with them and against them. I got the privilege when they were younger of coaching Shayla and Abby for Milford today, so it's just awesome for me as a dad and as a fan of girls basketball to watch all these kids get to experience this on this stage.
What do you do when the game's in progress? Where do you watch?
I'll be somewhere where nobody can find me.
Are you going to be pacing?
I will have a little nervous energy, but I'm excited for them. It's going to be a great game, and we're going to have 6 great games today.
Yeah, and you know, in the bigger picture, the NSAA is all about making memories, and that last a lifetime. People will remember this week, good or bad, for the rest of their lives, and most of the 99% of these memories will be positive.
Absolutely. I mean, I had the privilege of playing in a state basketball championship, and just, I mean, those things, my teammates and the memories that we had, and the state tournament's like a big family reunion for a lot of people. They take their spring breaks to come to our girls championship and our boys championship, and so yeah, this week is special for the girls, next week for the boys, but yeah, the memories that these kids are making this week is second to none.
That's awesome. John Dolliver of the NSAA. Busy man today, busy man this week, and a busy man next week. We're at halftime of the Class D2 state championship game. Second half straight ahead.
Nothing is more local than where you work and where you live. Here at CPI, we're more than just an ag cooperative. We're your partner in the field and in your local community. We strive to provide farmer-first customer service every day in our grain, agronomy, energy, and feed divisions. By investing in our communities, we're supporting our customers, employees, and the future of the ag industry right here in Central Nebraska. CPI, making local matter.
Finding your story starts at a place where you can explore possibilities, engage in opportunities, develop your potential, and experience adventure. Chadron State College offers 51 undergraduate and 10 graduate programs with an average class size of 14 students and a mentoring program for new students. CSC will be with you on the journey to find your own story. More information available at csc.edu.
We have a new partnership with the Big Ten Network. Make your donation to our Sports Partners Club and select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus as your thank you gift with your donation of $5 a month. Last year, Big Ten Plus streamed over 2,700 non-televised games, including 86 Nebraska games, exclusively available on Big Ten Plus. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236. And thank you.
Live streaming for the NSAA Championships are also available at the Nebraska Public Media website and on the free Nebraska Public Media app.
This is Nebraska Public Media.
Back here in Lincoln, 21-16, the halftime score between the Tigers and the Blue Devils. Yeah, looks good. All right, let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Shooting percentages weren't outstanding, but there were a few highlights. Wynot with a couple buckets early on. They had 2 field goals in the first 45 seconds of the first quarter, and then over the last 15, they had 1.
Yeah, I'd say the highlights are defensively here. Yeah, and that was a big one by Geisen.
Yeah.
Highlights are definitely defensively right now. Really, both teams very even. Way too many turnovers, 13 and 12 respectively. And then even on the rebounds, but not even on the scoreboard due to the field goal percentage. Wynot's going to want to get that going, moving in the right direction.
You see the numbers here. The field goal's only 3 for Wynot, 9. How about this stat? Abby and Claire Spargo are 6 of 9 from the floor. Everyone else in the game, 6 of 28.
Yeah, the Spargo sisters definitely the difference makers right now in this one, as they have been throughout the year, to be expected. But again, hopefully both teams can get it going here.
Yeah.
Stop turning the ball over, take care of it a little bit, and then get some good shots up. Get some points on the board.
Andy's with Matt Schaub.
Well, Coach, you play some terrific defense, and you're holding Wynot to 18% from the field. Is that pretty typical of your Tiger defense all season?
We play some pretty good defense, but you know, we probably got a little bit of luck there. They'll heat up a little bit, so we got to make sure we stay down, get good closeouts.
What do you tell your kids about taking better care of the basketball? A lot of turnover by both teams.
Yeah, a couple times we were just out of position. High pass, fake, bounce pass around. That's one thing we could have saved a few turnovers there.
What's the message with 2 quarters left?
Got it one possession at a time. You make a mistake, it's next play. Okay, it's just one play at a time to get to the finish.
Good luck in the second half. That's head coach Matt Schaub with the Dundy County-Stratton Tigers. We'll have the second half straight ahead.
Opportunities. They're found here, and here, and here. They inspire her, motivate him, prepare them. And when those opportunities start here, they can take you anywhere. Wayne State College, where opportunities today prepare you to lead tomorrow. Explore WayneStateCollege.com.
Every herd, every flock, every farm. Nebraska soybeans are there. 97% of harvested soybeans are used for animal feed, delivering the protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals animals need. Nebraska farmers aren't just growing soybeans, they're helping feed animals, families, and communities. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, ready to go. Second half between Wynot and Dundy County-Stratton. 5-point advantage for the Tigers, whose lead grew to as much as 8 in that second quarter. Wynot will have it to start it off. Long three on the way. Rebound pulled away by Spargo. Spargo pushes the pace. And travel. 1-2 minute.
Wynot's got to find a way to get the ball to Kenna Oligmuller. Again, averaging 14 points a game. Just 3 in that first half. Time to get Oligmuller going for the Blue Devils.
Good patience here by Wynot. Steve Weisler talked about the length of DCS, and it's been causing problems. That is the first bucket of the game for Kenna Oligmuller. And they need Oligmuller. And the turnover here for the Blue Devils.
There she is. There's the bank.
It's open. Oligmuller with 5 quick points, and we're knotted at 21.
We ask, and Kenna Oligmuller delivers.
We're talking at half that DCS had done a great job on Oligmuller. She was being face guarded. They were denying her the ball. Great dish there. And now the offense starting to open up a little bit for both teams.
Great job by Spargo there. A little cleanup basket.
Three on the way. Off the front of the rim. Rebound and foul on Spargo. So Clara Spargo picks up the Spargo sisters. So we'll be
this a little defensive steal and then finds Oleg Mueller for the bank. I like the aerial view sometimes.
Right?
That was fun. Coach Wiesler talks about how he wanted to get more traps in their full court press. And there, his press was effective. A team turnover, 10-second violation. Ball goes back to Wynot.
I was mentioning earlier, Clara and Abby, the Spargo sisters right there, number 1 and 2, where they are just terrific athletes. They finished 1-2 in the 400 at state last year in Class D. Gold and silver. Andy, you have more?
Yeah, you know, the Dundy County-Stratton as a team won the Class D girls and boys state championship, but the girls in particular, they had 5 girls score for them, and they took 5 girls to state, to Omaha Burke High School, and they won the state championship. Clara Spargo had 4 golds and set 3 records in the 4x100, the 400, and the 200. Abby also participated in that and took gold as part of that 4x100 relay team. So a lot of athletes on this, especially in these smaller schools where, you know, most of the girls have to do just about everything, and you saw that in track and field last year.
Clara on her way to Northern Arizona on a track scholarship. And here is Clara with it. Just off rebound for the Blue Devils.
Quite honestly, Larry, I think that's my favorite part about watching the Class D2 game is just the amount of multi-sport, fantastic, well-rounded athletes you see. So many girls, and for good reason, I get why, are starting to just compete in just one sport. We don't see that in a lot of these smaller schools.
Travel called on the Tigers. I mean, look at Wynot. I mean, this is a team. Many of these girls were on that state championship volleyball team that was coached by Steve Wiesler's son, Tristan, in his first year as the head volleyball coach at Wynot. Tammy, his mom, Steve's wife, was the volleyball coach for 30 years. And Tristan steps in, takes over, and wins the first ever state championship in volleyball for Wynot this year. So they got us. Let's go back to Andy, but they got a slow start this year because of that, Andy.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Larry. And you know, the girls, the volleyball champions, remember they beat Dundy County-Stratton. A lot of these girls in that state semifinal match. And when I was talking to some of the assistant coaches before the game, they were quick to remind me, don't forget, boys won the state title their first in football last fall, and the boys basketball team will be here at state next week. So they think they have a pretty good championship pedigree up in Wynot, and there's no doubting them.
Yeah, and speaking of those state basketball championships next week, we are back courtside a week from today with the boys state basketball championships. We'll have all of the action right here on Nebraska Public Media beginning at 9 a.m. next Saturday. So we'll see you next Saturday for more state championship basketball. We also will stream it on nebraskapublicmedia.org. I think what Andy's saying is there's some athletes in Wynot.
That's right, and it's apparently a Wiesler family business there as well.
That's right, yeah.
DCS needs to get something going here. Defensively, try and get up here and pressure.
Great press break, kicks it out. Driving in, here's Oleg Mueller, and she draws the foul. Much more active early here in this second half is Oleg Mueller.
Again, I'm sure she got talked to at halftime and decided that it's time for her to get it going. Abby Spargo turns her whole body here defensively. If she goes straight up or tries to take a charge, maybe she doesn't get called for that foul, but turned her body, you're gonna get called for that every time.
And now if you're DCS, you have to start being concerned about fouls. Escobar, a starter with 3. Both Spargo sisters have 2. Shaq has 2. Lutz has 2. And they're going to have to start being careful here as we're not even midway through this third.
Absolutely. And Wynot continues to struggle from the free throw line. As Oleg Mueller, ooh, good steal.
Taken away by Foxhoven.
I was going to say there, as Oleg Mueller gets it going on one end, you got to believe Abby Spargo needs to get it going on the other again to start this half.
Long rebound comes out to Lutz. Shot is off. Right on the in line is Spargo. And when we come back, it's going to be Blue Devils ball. Midway through period number 3. 2-point game between DCS and Wynot for a state title.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Western Nebraska Community College is Western, and to get Western means you don't just dream about your future, you go and build it.
With friends beside you, a community behind you, and purpose in front of you. At Western Nebraska Community College, you're not just earning a degree, you're becoming who you're meant to be.
WNCC.
Well, they're hoping the 4th time's a charm. Runner-up their previous 3 trips here, all in Class D1. 15, 17, and 19 is 26 the year. They have a lead midway through the 3rd.
They also have 17 turnovers. They're going to have to clean that up and get some shots up.
Wynot has done a really nice job here in the second half against that Tiger press. A little more patience here on offense for Wynot.
Yeah, again, coming out here in this second half, you can see the senior leadership a little bit. Slowing everything down mentally, taking shots that are available, getting after it defensively still.
Good drive there by Jordan Foxhoven, just did not finish. Ball will stay with him.
Yep, why not just still, they're just not shooting well. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the problem right now for them. But they're still in it because of every other aspect.
Olenmuller draws the foul and the bucket. Opportunity for a 3-point play and an opportunity for Wynot to take its first lead of the game. How about Olenmuller here in the second half, already with 7 points.
Again, this is what great players do. Slow first half, not happy with it. And she gets just way more aggressive here in the second half. Her teammates find her. She's getting herself to the free throw line.
Wynot with his first lead. 8 points for Olenmuller in the second half. And I don't think she took a shot in the first half. Did not. Oh, great transition. Bucket. Spargo puts it in. DCS back on top.
Great job by Escobar there and finding Spargo in the full court there for an easy layup. Again, Wynot's got to get that first trap in order to make that press effective. Great defense there by Escobar.
Another steal, wide open. Cherry picking to the backside is Spargo. Gets it. Abby Spargo with another bucket.
What a huge 4-0 run there after it felt like Wynot was really figuring things out. Got to get the ball back to Olenmuller if you can. Great take.
Fantastic drive there by Wiesler, who goes off glass for the lay-in. More action here in the 3rd than we had the entire first half. And more baskets. Foul is going to be called on the Blue Devils.
Just a hustle play here that gets you a transition bucket. Great job by DCS there. And then Wiesler, yeah, on the other end. Great job. This just has a feel that it's going to go down to the wire, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
What a great start to the day. Two teams fighting and competing, trying to make history for their schools. Good battle on the boards there.
Jump ball, it will stay with DCS. Spargo with the drive. Good take by Abby Spargo.
Just determined to score on the catch. Hard dribble penetration to the right. Slips through the defender and finishes.
Good skip pass, 3 off the front of the rim. Long rebound right into the hands of Abby Spargo. Spargo ahead to Shaq and has it taken away.
What a hustle play by Sudbeck getting back.
Dry Oleg Mueller off glass. Oleg Mueller has 3, make it 4 now, field goals in the second half. They had 3 the entire first half as a team, and she already has 4 field goals here in the first roughly 6 minutes of the third.
She's doing a great job getting it to the basket. Spargo there. And then here's Oleg Mueller on the other end. Great left-hand drive baseline. Strong finish. DCS's help not quite as good on those drives this half. Maybe getting a little winded. Or Wynot's just figuring it out a little bit. Typical of a state championship game.
Here's Yurkowski with it. Lutz shut down on the baseline. Back to Lutz, long 3, that's gonna be short. And Weisler with the rebound and the foul called on Yurkowski.
Abby Spargo gets a little break here, and you can see how that affects DCS offensively. Don't get as much ball movement, don't have her to go to, and she's coming right back in the game. That was a very short break for Abby Spargo. Coach Schaub didn't like what he saw there offensively. She had time for a little drink, and she's back. And she gets the steal.
Oh, did not get it to go. And that's going to stay with the Tigers. Good job by Oleg Mueller tipping it away from Spargo underneath. Off the inbounds play.
Yep, that was great recovery there. It looked like Spargo was going to have a wide open layup. Oleg Mueller recovers well. Got a little stack on the weak side here.
Tigers will run
Cutters.
Tigers running another set piece here for Spargo. Kicked it out. There's some pops right there to get to that one. Shot was off. 1 minute remains here in the third. Good drive by Geisen. Goes off of her fingertips, but it's going to stay, off of the Tigers. It'll stay with the Blue Devils. Foxhoven back into the game.
Another jump ball.
That time it'll stay with the Blue Devils. Lutz back into the game for DCS. Dyson will set it back up. 5 seconds on the shot clock. She's kind of unaware of it. She'll take the long three to get it off. Remarkably close. Rebound goes long. Drive in, what a shot. How about that for Geisen? And that gives Wynot the lead by 1.
Incredibly difficult shot to her left hand there.
Oleg Mueller picks up her 3rd personal foul. And remember, we said off the top, she has had foul trouble down here at State. She has fouled out in each of the first 2 games. She's their leading scorer, and despite fouling out, she's led them in scoring with 30 points through 2 games.
Well, and you can see how she does it, how quickly she scored here. Now with 13 points just in this 3rd quarter for Oleg Mueller. They will need those 2 fouls and for her to stay alive and stay active here for the 4th.
6 seconds remaining. Escobar throws it up. Spargo off the glass. And we head to the 4th. Wynot has come from behind and taken the lead in the Class D2 State Championship game. It's a 1-point game with 8 minutes remaining. We'll crown a champ in Class D2 when we come back.
I keep my own hours and make my own schedule. I don't have a corner office, but I do have a seat with a view. And while I may technically be my own boss, I fully accept that I am not in charge. It's not a job. It's who I am. I'm a Nebraska corn farmer, and there's nothing else I would rather be.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Well, the story of the 3rd period was the resurgence of Kenna Olegmuller, who has 10 of her 13 points in that 3rd period, and because of her play, Wynot has the lead as we head to the 4th, 30-29. Spargo sisters, by the way, all 8 of DCS's points in that 3rd period.
The best players on the floor showing up in the biggest game, all to be expected. The key, I think, of this 4th quarter is going to be the foul trouble and ability to score.
Great pump fake and take, yeah. Escobar, strong to the basket. Wynot looking for its 9th state championship in program history. We're going to call a foul before the shot. Good take there. Nice drive by Geisen.
Yep, again, just a shot fake. Splits the defense. The help defense has got to get all the way over there. Again, sometimes teams, when they're in foul trouble, they don't want to get another foul, so maybe they don't do as well. Staying disciplined defensively, moving your feet, getting to the spot, and being a good helper.
Escobar, by the way, goes to the bench there with her 4th personal foul for DCS. Three on the way. Rebound to Spargo. Has a runner. Good job in transition. And drawing the foul was Addison Sharp. That's her third personal foul.
Abby Spargo skies for the rebound and then sends it in the full court.
Ooh, all right.
Addison Sharp said, "That's all ball."
And she's right.
She might be right.
So it'll send Emily Shack to the line. Mentioned she's had double-doubles in both of her previous 2 games down here at State.
DCS. Just 4 of 12 from the free throw line.
Spargo, great rebound right back up. Big rebounded bucket for DCS. They're up by 4.
What an athlete. Good miss.
And the turnover for Oligbuehler. She wanted a body foul, did not get called. Watch the rebound.
She just gets other arm around, gets in position so she doesn't foul. That is not an over the back call. And then a great finish with the left.
Abby Spargo now with a double-double, 15 points, 11 rebounds. She had 12 points, 9 rebounds in the semi. Down here at State, 6 block, 10 total steals. Nice take there. She now has 17 to lead the way. And DCS back to a 6-point advantage and then picks up the foul. That's Abby Spargo with her 3rd personal foul.
What a great offensive set that last possession by DCS. Curl cut, faces up, waits, no help, okay. 1 dribble, gets around the defender, and the finish. Great job by Abby Spargo and by the DCS offense. She will get a break. This will be a big couple of minutes for her to get a break and a rest.
And I was wrong, Spargo now has 4 personal fouls. Abby Spargo picks up her 4th, so she heads to the bench. 3-pointer off the back rim is not good, and Clara Spargo with the rebound. Clara will take it all the way. Draws the foul. So now Clara knows she has to step up with Abby taking a break.
Yep, ideally, Coach Schaub probably wants to sit Abby for 2 minutes here, not bring her back in until the 4-minute mark for that last foul to try and carry them to the finish. It helps to have her sister, the senior, Clara Spargo. Again, fouls could be a big difference here at the end. Both sides now have 2 fouls this quarter in just 2 minutes.
No one with 4 for Wynot, but DCS with 2 starters, Abby Spargo and Kim Escobar, both have 4 personal fouls. Second free throw is good, extends the lead to 7. And a turnover. Yurkowski right into her hands. It's a big stretch for DCS. If they can have Spargo on the bench and extend the lead. Good drive, does not get the roll. Rebound by Sharp. And it goes off of Sharp. And DCS with the ball.
Wynot needs a timeout. Oh, and there it is.
Steve Weisler will take the timeout. As DCS has opened up the lead here in the 4th to 7, 37-30. Well, during the NSAA Boys Basketball Class A semifinal, that's on Friday, March 13th at 1, our crew will give you an exclusive behind-the-scenes, hands-on tour as they get ready for the broadcast of the championship games the next day. To take a look at that and get that exclusive behind-the-scenes look, give us a call. 800-989-8236. Reserve your spot with your contribution to support Nebraska Public Media Sports. Live sports on Nebraska Public Media. It takes an entire team, and you can visit our team and how we bring you the action on Nebraska Public Media Sports. Give us a call, 800-989-8236. Let's go to Andy.
Larry, you know, DCS may be the #1 seed in D2, but they got all they could handle against Loomis in the quarterfinals the other day. It was up to Emily Shack. We had a 19-footer with about 43 seconds left, and that was the difference. And that was, I believe, the first lead of the game for DCS. The junior told reporters afterwards that she told herself she just had to shoot it. It went in, and then she said, quote, super hype, which is really what I feel when I'm around you, Larry. Super hype.
It's good to hear, Andy. Thank you. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but super on edge. I don't know.
Big defensive possessions here, the next couple for Wynot. Just as important as Abby Spargo sitting for DCS is Wynot getting some buckets while she's on the bench.
Great steal there by Mackenzie Foxhoven. And now Sudbeck has it up top. Into the hands of Olegbuehler, who's been good here in the second half. Sharp looks inside, has a cutter, not there. Back down into the paint. And a travel, picked up that back foot.
Just not enough movement for Wynot offensively. Too much standing around, hoping somebody will get open. Got to cut and move hard, and then dribble penetration right into the help. And here comes Abby Spargo.
With 5 minutes remaining in the game, both Escobar and Spargo back into the game with 4 fouls for DCS. Abby Spargo dribbles through the double team. Drives in herself and draws a foul. A good take there by Abby Spargo right off the bench. Takes it right to the rack.
Abby Spargo just 1 for 6 though today from the free throw line. Hoping to improve that. I'm sure that's my fault.
I was going to say that, but
sorry about that.
Yeah, waiting for you
Abby,
to do it.
My bad.
Off the front of the rim. Ball loose, picked up by Spargo. 3 on the way. Rainbow 3, knocked down by Escobar. What a shot. Biggest lead of the game here for DCS. That is the first 3-pointer of the game for DCS. Could not have come at a bigger time.
Absolutely huge by Escobar. All started with the offensive rebound from the free throw.
Answered, 3-pointer, Addison Sharp. Big answer there for the Blue Devils. How about that shot by Escobar? Had a hand in her face. Knew she had to get it up high.
And you nailed it. It was a rainbow.
Good drive and put in on the drive by Spargo. Abby Spargo leads the way for DCS. 19 points. How about that? And a Wynot not going away. Weisler.
Might have a little injury here for DCS.
Got a player down.
Look at Escobar off that rebound. Bang!
That dropped straight down in.
And then Wynot will not go away. The answer from Sharp.
From college range, do you get an extra?
Woo.
Get an extra point for that?
Field goal percentage is kicking up here a little bit.
That's right.
Hopefully Ava is okay. That's who that was, or was it Foxhoven?
That was Lutz.
Lutz. Wynot picking up the defensive pressure out on the perimeter.
There's Lutz with it. Inside to Spargo, the turnaround off the glass. Rebound to Wynot.
Another three for Sharp.
In and out. Great rebound by Lutz, and a foul is called on the Blue Devils. That's going to go on Mackenzie Foxhoven. Well, that one rattled in and out. Would have been a big one to cut it in half.
Looked good to me over here. Wynot's got to try and pressure and get some steals here, get some more turnovers. Plenty of time left. 3 minutes to go. Just a 6-point lead. But got to get some stops if you're Wynot.
Good drive by Spargo, just did not finish. Rebound loose. It's going to be picked up by Escobar. Kicked outside. Spargo. The three is off. And Escobar is going to be called for the foul, and that is her 5th. So Kimberly Escobar will foul out.
I would love to see Matt Schaub call a timeout, remind his players you're up by 6. You don't need rebound and more threes and keep chucking it up there. Maybe use the shot clock a little bit, run some time off the clock. What a great game by Escobar as she fouls out.
Ava Lutz back in there, and there is Escobar. Big three-pointer, though, for Escobar to extend that lead. You see 9 points, 5 rebounds for the junior. Press broken.
Great job by Coach Schwab there, though.
Wiesler kicks it out. Good drive. And a foul called there on Yurkowski. That's her 2nd. Huh.
More free throws coming, this time for Foxhoven. I like the pressure there from Schaub. It forces them to give up, take 10 seconds just to get it into a motion here on offense, but did not take long for Wynot to get to the free throw line in the half-court offense.
Free throw woes continuing for Wynot. They are 10 for 22 in this game. They were 14 of 29 in the semifinals.
They certainly do a great job getting to the free throw line.
Abby Spargo breaks it off to her sister Claire.
Again,
back to Claire again.
5-point game with just a handful of possessions left.
Great dish down low, put in. Big shot by Shaq. And a timeout taken by the Tigers. Matt Schaub will talk it over. And a 7-point advantage.
Great job by DCS here. Wynot's trying to double team and get something happening, get a steal. Instead, you leave someone wide open.
Great pass
underneath.
By Yurkowski. That's a great find by Yurkowski.
And a little celebration on the timeout. DCS can feel it. 2 minutes away.
Blue Devils with 8 state championships. Looking for number 9, but the last 2 times they've been down here, they've been runner-up in 23 and 24. And now here they are in 26. Good time for you to connect with us on Facebook and X. You can add a comment and catch up on the latest Nebraska sports information. While you're there, like Nebraska Public Media Sports and Big Red Wrap-Up as well, and join in the conversation. DCS 5 of 16 from the free throw line. Wynot 11 of 23. Next foul for both teams will put them at the line. Geisen with it. Geisen, long three. is off, and the rebound to Spargo.
Great job defensively there by DCS. The last thing they want to do is foul and stop the clock.
Tigers will take their time, run some clock. And a timeout taken by the Tigers, 30-second timeout. As Ava Lutz, who was injured earlier, came back into the game when Escobar fouled out. And she hit the hardwood once again. Let's go to Andy.
Hey, you know, at the end of the Wynot bench, you see some young ladies there in, you know, casual dress clothes. Those are the student managers, and you see a lot of this at the state tournament, you guys. And these are junior high school kids. And, you know, the assistant coach is really excited about this group. They call them the next generation. They call them ballers. And we were talking, and the kids say, yeah, hopefully someday Larry Putney will be calling my games. And that's kind of the cool thing about this, is that the kids, the culture of Wynot, the Dundy County-Stratton, the kids see success and they want to be part of that success.
Yeah, they're actually looking forward to doing an interview with Andy Kindy after the game. That's what they really want.
Yeah.
All right, 7-point advantage for DCS. They have the ball. Still plenty of time on the shot clock that they would love to burn, and not going to get an opportunity because there's a quick foul on Geisen. And that will put DCS at the line. Spargo sisters for DCS, responsible for 28 points and 22 rebounds. Nine of those, the other 16 are coming from Escobar and Shaq with 9 and 7, respectively. Need a little bit of urgency here on the Wynot side. Here's Miesler. Oleg Miller, she'll take a three. Long rebound. Here's Lutz. And she'll be fouled.
Again, DCS, that last few possessions is doing such a great job. Just, they're sagging a little bit in their man, forcing Wynot to shoot from deep instead of allowing some of that dribble penetration that has been helping Wynot be so successful here in the second half. Back to the free throw line goes DCS.
Ava Lutz got it. (46-37), back up to 9.
Hustle play there, unfortunately for DCS.
Yeah.
Puts Wynot at the free throw line with the clock stopped. Big free throws here. Great job by Wiesler. Again, no quit from these seniors of Wynot. Oleg Mueller showed early in the third quarter that they can score in a hurry.
Yeah, right.
This game is not over.
No doubt. Got the roll.
Feels like they need to get up in their press and force some turnovers, though.
And that's why Tiara Sudbeck came in for the Blue Devils to pressure the inbounds. Foul called on Geisen. So back to the free throw line goes Geisen. Or check that, goes Lutz. Nope, check that, it's Shaq with the free throw line. We'll get around to the third time.
Shaq 3 of 6 today from the free throw line.
Riesler back in for the Blue Devils. Long rebound comes out to Sharp. Three-pointer long. Olegmuter crashes the boards. But a nice rebound by Yurkowski. Tied it up. Possession arrow belongs to Wynot.
Again, huge out-of-bounds play here, huge possession. Got to cut it to 2 possessions here after this one. Just 44 seconds to play. Well defended.
And the turnover into the hands of Lutz. Over to Spargo, one hand into the 3 opportunity.
Great job by Lutz there in transition. Gets the steal. Finds her teammate, Abby Spargo. Can she make it an and one? Up 10.
22 points for Spargo, 10 points, the largest lead of the game. Can't get the lay-in to go. And time is just going to tick away. And the Blue Devils are going to let it run down. That will stay with DCS, goes off the fingertips of the Blue Devils.
The community of Dundy County and Stratton starting to feel it. 14 seconds away. Wynot subs 5, and here comes DCS subs as well. The Spargo sisters. Wants to give those seniors some love.
Celebration already began for DCS. Their last 3 times here, they were runners-up. They were runner-up in 15, 17, and 19, and the 4th trip here is the magic one. For the first time ever, Dundy County-Stratton Tigers are state champions. Wynot out of the halftime locker room, took the lead. Showed a ton of heart, but late it was just Abby Spargo taking over. 22 points, 10 of 16 from the floor, 12 rebounds. She had a double-double and leads the Tigers to their first ever state champ. They finished the year 28-1, that only loss coming to Alma midway through the season. When we come back, medals and trophies get handed out to the runners-up and to the champs. Come on back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. The Tigers are state champions.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNEsports.com.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Congratulations to Dundy County-Stratton. The 4.5-hour trip was worth it. The 4.5-hour trip back home will be even better. Time for medals and trophies. For that, let's go to Rich Broderson.
The Nebraska School Activities Association, the Nebraska Coaches Association, and the Nebraska Interscholastic Athletic Credit Administration are proud to support positive sportsmanship during the state championships and throughout the season. At this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Award for Class D2. The trophy is graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. The Sportsmanship program is exclusively presented by Currency, which helps businesses grow throughout Nebraska and beyond. We are proud to sponsor this award, and we congratulate our Nebraska students for their achievements. Making the presentation is President of the NCAA, Matt Schwarzendruber from Sandy Creek High School. The Class D2 Sportsmanship Award winner is Dundy County-Stratton High School. Congratulations, Dundy County-Stratton High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nebraska School Activities Association is pleased to present medals and trophies to both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Directors Brad Hazing of Wausau and Robert Drews of Arapahoe. Here are the awards for the runner-up, the Wynot Lady Blue Devils. Head coach Steve Wiesler and his assistants, please present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. We begin, number 2, J.C. Nelson. Number 4, Taylor Pinkelman. Number 5, Tiara Sundbeck. Number 13, Kiara Hymas. Number 14, Maya Pinkelman. Number 15, Mackenzie Fonshoven. Number 0, Jalen Geisen. Number 3, Haley Wiesler. Number 10, Addison Sharp. Number 12, Kenna Oligmuller. And number 23, Jordan Foxhoven. For these outstanding athletes and their team, here is the 2026 NSAA Class D2 Girls State Basketball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations to the Wynot Lady Blue Devils. And now to the champions, the Dundy County-Stratton Tigers. Head coach Matt Schaub and your assistants, please present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. We begin with number 5, Char Lutz. Number 12, Lila Balde. Number 14, Bailey Steno. Number 15, Tristy Bernard. Number 20, Lexi Yarkowski. Number 22, Annalie Shapley. Number 24, Autumn Sutton. Number 25, Maylee Forch. Number 32, Charlie Shaw. Number 1, Clara Spargo. Number 2, Abby Spargo. Number 3, Kimberly Escobar. Number 11, Emily Scheck. And number 23, Ava Lutz. Coach Schaub, we also have a special award for you. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, Director of Executive Operations, Connie Peterson. For these outstanding athletes and their team, here is the 2026 NSAA Class D2 Girls State Basketball Championship Trophy.
State champs for the first time ever, Dundy County-Stratton Tigers. Taking the trophy back to Binkelman. Let's go to Andy. He's with Coach.
Yeah, we're with Wynot's head coach, Steve Weisler. Obviously, Coach, these interviews are tough to do. Appreciate you taking the time. Let me ask you about the start of the fourth quarter. You go in after 3 with the lead, and it seems like maybe the tide has turned, and then DCS comes out with 11-0 run. Was that the difference in this one?
Yeah, definitely. We, the girls were pretty fired up after the third quarter, and they were focused, dialed in. They just we just made some mistakes defensively, which gave them some easy buckets, and then a couple turnovers, and then transition points. So that's what they kind of thrive on, and we just didn't do a good job there in that fourth quarter, and we fell behind and just didn't get back.
It's been a heck of a journey for this team. I mean, after the start that you have, to wind up in Pinnacle Bank Arena, there's only 2 teams in your class that can be here. What does it say about your group to persevere through a tough start?
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way, obviously you always want to win the last game of the year, but we're really fortunate to, for where we got to today. We had a tough season there and a tough stretch there, and they really came around the last month of the season and started to buy into each other and into the team and really played hard, which is great to see. And with all that being together, their natural gifts and talents took over, and I got them to where we were today. Just wish we got a little further, but that's we're thankful to be what we got done today.
Runner-up is a fantastic season. The Wynot Blue Devils come up one step short of a state championship, but they finish with the silver trophy as Dundy County-Stratton, your state champs in Class D2, 49-39.
Big moments demand focus, teamwork, and the right people behind you. At Great Plains Health, our teams bring that same commitment to families across Western Nebraska. The care you need and the technology to keep you moving forward. From routine visits to specialized treatment, right here in your community. Great Plains Health.
Our cause is the cause of all mankind.
This is Nebraska Public Media.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Well, here's a look at the final numbers in this Class D2 state championship. Really, that fourth quarter was the difference, as you heard Andy say. The Tigers come out on top, and points in the paint big for the Tigers as well.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about the low shooting percentage and free throw percentage, but at the end of the day, those points in the paint were huge for DCS, and obviously 22 points from your best player doesn't hurt. Great showing for your first state championship.
No doubt. When we come back, Andy Kendi will chat with the champs. He's back with them now in just a moment.
In Nebraska, soybeans don't just grow, they go. From field to fuel tank, clean fuels are creating thousands of new jobs for our state. Even Husker team buses roll on soy-powered biodiesel, cutting emissions, inspiring pride, and supporting local farmers. Nebraska soybeans also show up in tires, shoes, paints, and much more, providing sustainable, renewable solutions for everyday products. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
This life we love has never been easy. We've been blessed with million-dollar rains, and we've watched hope dry up. Still, we press on because our purpose is greater. Central Valley Ag prepares the table alongside our farmers, not just to grow food, but to nourish our families and our communities. At this table, everyone's welcome. We're saving you a seat.
First time we could say this, Dundy County-Stratton, the state champions of girls basketball in Class D2. Let's talk to the head coach, Matt Schaub. Coach, I want to ask you about the end of the third quarter. You lose the lead, and then you come out. What did you say in that break to inspire the girls to go on an 11-0 run?
Well, they just have great persistence. We've been down other times, and they hung in there. Kim Escobar over there buried a three, and they get everybody relaxed after that. And then the Spargo girls, Ava Lutz, got some great runouts, and then it's like the floodgates opened.
What a special season. When did you know that this had a chance to wind up with the gold trophy?
You know, we go to Summer League. We beat some really good teams in Summer League, and their toughness level really increased from last year. And that's when I said, hey, we got a chance to make some serious noise here.
Yeah, what is the difference between this team? I've seen so many teams get to this stage and maybe melt under the big moment. Why did this team meet the moment?
You know, they've just been in a lot of big moments. Clara and Abby over there are multiple gold medal winners in the state track meet, so I think they're used to this, and all of these girls are just real hungry. They just wanted it just tremendous, and I think that's why we won the fourth quarter. We just got a lot of tough girls who wanted the game more than their opponent and got it done.
And what can you say about this senior class to get this first trophy in school history?
You know, just great leadership. When there's something going wrong, Clara does a great job of settling things down. Lexi Yorkowski, number 20, tore her ACL and MCL in the district final, and she says, I'm playing in the state tournament, tremendous pain. What a warrior.
Yeah, and the Warriors rewarded because the Tigers are state champions. We're going to meet some of those Tigers straight ahead as DCS is the state champs. More post-game after the break.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
From the Nebraska Public Media Newsroom, this is the Nebraska Update.
No matter when you start your day, start it with the Nebraska Update News Podcast. Each weekday, Nebraska Public Media's journalists bring you local stories that impact you, all in just a few minutes.
I'm Aaron Bonderson.
I'm Jessica Wade.
I'm Fred Knapp.
And I'm Jackie Areta.
From the Capitol to your community, get statewide headlines and valued perspective from the Nebraska Update. Follow wherever you listen so you never miss an update.
DCS, celebration time for the Tigers as they are your state champs. Let's meet some of the winning players. Kim Escobar, a junior, had 9 points in this one with 5 rebounds, but most of all hit perhaps the biggest shot of the day when you drained that three about midway through the fourth quarter. First of all, the trajectory was awesome. I thought it might bring down some rain, but what did you think? How big of a moment was that for your team?
It was great. I feel like we were struggling a little bit to get our momentum back in, but as soon as that went in, we kind of picked up our defense, and yeah.
What does this mean for the school to have that first state championship trophy?
It's such a great thing. I'm happy I get all of this with our seniors and just the teammates that I have right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool to do it not only with your teammates, but some of your best friends and all the hard work that you play summer league games and it's so fresh, but how does this feel?
It feels amazing. I was kind of shocked. I fouled out, but it's just like, got to cheer on my teammates. We win as a team, so yeah.
Well, that was great. Congratulations, Kim. Now hand off the trophy. This is what we do every year. Abby, here comes Abby Spargo, sophomore, double-double, 22 points, 12 rebounds. You had 9 points in the fourth quarter. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, there you go. So do you take it upon yourself when you have to flip the switch and say it's go time, or does the game just come to you?
I think it just comes to me, honestly, and I think for my teammates too, because some days I'll be off and then Kim will go out, or Clara, or Emily, anyone can score on our team. It was just my day today.
How big of a deal is participating in like state track, being on a big stage to kind of, mitigate some of the nerves of being on such a huge stage in basketball?
No, it's a lot different, but it definitely does help, I think. Mm-hmm. There's just so much more, and I think it's a lot more concentrated because there's just one court. Right. There's so much going on at track meets, but it did help a lot, I think.
Yeah, and what about doing it with your sister? I mean, how cool is that? I mean, you win a state title, and your sister leaves as a senior champ. What does that mean?
It means a lot, and I think that motivated me a lot too, just go out with a bang with my sister.
That's awesome. All right, well, let's talk to your sister. Let's handing off the trophy. Here comes Clara Spargo, 9 points, 10 rebounds, had a great state tournament, was part of that huge run. How does this feel?
It feels awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. I know I love doing it with my sister. I love doing it with my best friends. Just the best thing I could ask for to finish off my basketball season.
Did you guys talk about it as a family and as teammates growing up, like, hey, someday we want to do this. We want to win a state championship?
We didn't really talk about it. We just kind of knew, we get to play sports together. It'd be all fun and games. But, yeah, it really came together well, a lot better than I could have ever imagined.
What do you remember most about this season and this journey?
It was just so fun. I mean, we can get locked in and we can focus and play good and be serious, but we can also have a bunch of fun and celebrate with each other. And honestly, when I'm out playing basketball, I have some of the most fun I do, ever.
Yeah, you guys at DCS could win, I don't know, 10, 15 trophies in the future, but this will be the first trophy as Dundy County-Stratton in girls basketball. What does that mean, especially you as a senior leaving your legacy?
It means a lot. I mean, we were talking about it before. I mean, we want to win the first 2 state championships in a row. We weren't going to let Wynot get that, so congrats to them in volleyball, but we wanted this basketball, and I'm looking to get one in track too. So. Well, you go out with a bang your senior season. Congratulations to the Dundy County-Stratton. The Tigers are your state champions in Class D2, knocking off Wynot by 10.
When a family member receives a cancer diagnosis, it impacts everyone around them. It's at these moments that support from familiar faces makes all the difference. Our physicians and care team are with you every step of the way, from initial diagnosis, treatment, and beyond, as you enjoy life after cancer, providing comprehensive oncology services right here in Holdridge. Phelps Memorial Health Center offers oncology and infusion services 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
Funding for NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is provided in part by the Dr. Thomas and Dorothy Hallstrom Athletics Endowment.
Live streaming for the NSAA Championships are also available at the Nebraska Public Media website and on the free Nebraska Public Media app.
I'm Tiffany Johansson, and I'm a videographer editor here at Nebraska Public Media. I'm a native Nebraskan, and I've always lived in Nebraska. I love to cover the things and the people that make Nebraska great. The best part about working here is that my day is never the same. I could be traveling all the way out to Scottsbluff, or I can be sitting and editing. I'm also a drone videographer. One of my favorite things I've done recently is I got to film Chimney Rock. Thanks for supporting Nebraska Public Media.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Well, back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, I want to remind you, you can relive all of these NSAA High School Championships by grabbing your own DVD. Just give us a call at 800-868-1868, or you can visit nebraskapublicmedia.org. All of these state championship memories and moments are available via DVD, just $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Everything you see on Nebraska Public Media, fall, winter, spring, are all available by calling 800-868-1868. So upcoming, we have moved to Class C1 now, Malcolm and Milford. This is what we've been looking forward to.
Yeah, we're going to have another first-time state champion either way in this next one. And we've got some unbelievable individual talent coming up.
Malcolm and Milford for the C1 title. They played once already this year. Hope it's as good as that one. Your state champs, though, in Class D2. First time ever from Binkelman, Dundy County-Stratton. For Karen Graham, Andy Kennedy, I'm Larry Putney, and for our entire sports production crew, thanks for watching Championship Basketball on Nebraska Public Media. We'll be back.